Now that the fall colors are on your radar, maybe you want to plan a trip to enjoy the change of seasons that is certainly coming. And the DNR has some ideas for you we wanted to share. There are 5 fire towers that are open to the public across the state. And that'll give you a bird's eye view, of course, of the foliage if you're willing to climb up. So here they are. We'll start up north and then work our way down. So you have Big Bog State Recreation Area. That's near the Canadian border, you can see. And it's been called Minnesota's last true wilderness. Kind of a cool view. The second one they recommended was Itasca State Park in Park Rapids. It has stunning views of Minnesota's first state park. Then you've got Mille Lacs State Park in Onamia. This 100-foot observation tower is a perfect stop to see the fall colors. St. Croix State Park in Hinckley. This fire tower was actually built by the Civilian Conservation Corps back in 1937. And then down south there you have Whitewater State Park in Altura. Get a bird's eye view of limestone bluffs and deep ravines at the top of that tower. So some cool insight there. The DNR also has 5 suggestions for spots, no fire towers, but with great views. So you got the Chippewa Lookout at Crow Wing State Park. They also suggested Lake Pepin, saying that it overlooks the Frontenac State Park, another good spot. Number 3, they recommended the Mississippi River Valley views at Great River Bluff State Park. Number 4, cliff climbing for St. Croix River Gorge views at Interstate State Park. And their last recommendation to put on your list, Sibley State Park. You can hike Mount Tom, we're told, and from there you see forest, farmland, prairie, lakes, get a little bit of everything. So got that all down? Some food for thought, Mike, as people start planning those fall trips.
Yeah, it's coming closer or coming sooner than I think we realize in many cases, especially because we're sort of in a second summer, or at least we will be after a pretty cool day today. And that second summer will stretch through the weekend into next week. But yeah, it's chilly out there in the Twin Cities today. Average high is 76. We got to the upper 60s during the early part of the afternoon. And then as rain started, we dropped into the mid 60s. And that's pretty much where we're going to stay all evening long, waking up tomorrow morning in the low 60s. And you can see that big area covered in green showing those coolest temperatures. That's where the clouds were thick today. Big difference versus Marshall, which is in the 70s, and Fargo, which is in the upper 70s. So next 24 hours, a few things to look at here. First thing is a chance for a few more scattered showers and thunder showers in the metro through about 8 o'clock or so. Then through the overnight tonight, we have more fog forming. It was pretty widespread across northern Minnesota this morning, and there was a dense fog advisory. It's going to be even more widespread across the state as we go through the late night hours tonight until about mid-morning tomorrow. But then a warm-up. 70s come back tomorrow. But honestly, I'm looking at the weekend. A lot going on in Winona this weekend. Friday's temperature 82, Saturday 87, Sunday 86. Maybe take the boat out if you're headed to Lake Minnetonka. Wayzata, temperatures in the mid-80s this weekend. And in Walker, it won't be quite as warm, but a really nice weekend to be out on Leech Lake in Walker with mid to upper 70s on the way. We'll come back, Amelia and Aaron, and show you high temperatures for both weekend days all across the region in case I didn't catch any of your towns of interest. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Like a heat wave.
It is like a heat wave. Yeah, it counts as one for September for sure.
All right. Thank you, Mike.